Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra and on this channel we do all things budget related as it pertains to mine and my husband's paycheck. And in this video, this episode, we are just going to do a quick check-in to see where we're at. Today it is October 19th and my husband will be getting paid on October 22nd. And I've been a little bit bad, and so let's look at where we're at with our check-in. My husband got paid on October 8th, and we have been spending a little bit more money than we expected to. So since there were a couple of things that were spent extra that we were not planning, well, at least I don't think I was planning, I had to put the Halloween money in early. And so I've already put that into the bank account. However, it still wasn't enough because later on we started really spending more money. And so I have to make a cash deposit today. And then that'll put us back into a higher number. I think I'm still not comfortable with this number. And I know it's my fault. I really haven't been behaving as well as I should be, and I think I need to make an adjustment for this next paycheck when it comes in. Not the 22nd, but the 24th, because it'll kind of relate to how we start November and really need to look into that. So you can kind of tell here, since we're doing our little check-in, that we have been spending a lot. I did have to, let's see here. Here's where I deposited the money, but it's basically has been a lot more dining out. My husband bought a game. Let me see what else. It's just been more expensive dining out, and that's where I need to make the adjustment. Because I feel like I was doing really well because I had been doing more economic budgeting towards dining out, and I kind of fell off the wagon on that. And I know my husband won't do that. He just won't. It'll start an argument if I were to even mention that he would have to cut back on what he eats. Like, whoa, let's just not even go there. So I know I need to just make the adjustment for myself, which is not bad. I don't mind. And so I need to make sure that I do that. But I did eat at Pyology, which is such a great pizza place. And I love it so much. I had it twice. And I need to learn not to do that. If I'm going to have it, I can only have it once a week. And that's it. Especially if it's something that I'm going to use as my dining out when I'm at work. So I need to work on that myself. Another thing was that you can see this is me. This is my, this was a dining out before me and my husband because my children were with their grandparents. And so my husband and we went ahead and we had dinner together. And that's something that we've been doing lately. It's kind of like our date night in a sense. So it's like, should I put it under dining out or should I put it under spending? Because it's date night in a sense. And I think we're planning on doing that at least every week. And so I don't know if I want to take it out of spending or if I want to take it out of dining out. I might just end up leaving it in dining out because more than likely date night is always going to involve us having dinner together. Another thing that happened was Boss's Day. So that was $20 that I did not expect to spend. My husband, he bought some things that he needed at Academy. I had completely forgotten about the YouTube bill. And this is my husband having lunch. This is my husband having dinner. Let's see, because he was on call. So when he gets on call, he doesn't really normally eat dinner at home. He'll eat dinner while he's out at work. And so that's why it's like, ooh. Then my daughter wanted Robux, whatever they're called. I don't know. She corrects me every time I say it wrong. And then we bought a movie, which we bought the Gabby's Dollhouse. We just went to go see it in the movie theater, and now we bought it at home. I'm like, next time we're not going to go to the movie theater if we're just going to end up buying it for home. Like, I don't know. I think I need to kind of control that a little bit. And then we had a very expensive lunch. To eat healthy is so much more expensive than to eat unhealthy. Look, this was dinner for all of us at McDonald's, and then this was lunch the next day, which it got taken out of the bank account at that time. I'm like, wait, this was lunch, this one was dinner. And look, we ate healthy and that cost way more. And it's so sad that in order to eat well, you have to really pay. And then the last thing that I got here was at Amazon, I went ahead and I bought myself a witch's hat for my costume, because this is going to be the first year that I actually wear a costume to school, and as well as for our concert that I'm giving at school with my students. And I'm just like, oh, I spent money on a dress. I spent money on a hat. I spent money on a wand. I spent more money than I should have, but I've been paying it, but I'm like, man, I should have planned for that a little bit better, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take money out from our high yield savings account to pay for the cost for what I did, because I used some of the money that I did for Halloween, but then I went above that. So yeah, technically this check-in just means I just did wrong. So I need to plan for next year to really have a Halloween sinking fund, even if that means every paycheck I only put $2 starting in January. I think that's something I might end up doing, because then if I do that and if I put $2 times 3 checks, that's 6 times 12. I have $72 that I can put towards a Halloween costume for myself, because that's basically what I spent. I spent quite a bit, and it wasn't even on my own kids. It was on me. So, but it's because I want to make things fun and interesting, and it costs money to do things like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come in here with like a little bit of sorrow, but yes, I am just feeling kind of down because I spent more money than I intended to, and now I need to find a way to make a comeback. And I will. I know I will. That's not a problem. It's just that what I'm experiencing right now is the current moment, the current vibe. But I know for the next paycheck, I'm going to be in a much better place. Well, that's all I've got for this video. Please let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're doing. Please share with me any wins that you may have in your budget world. I love watching Miss L. Thomas, Lauren, when she does her Wednesday wins. I love hearing about other people's wins. So if you haven't had a chance to check her out, make sure that you do, especially on Wednesdays. Share your wins with her. I know that I appreciate it when she celebrates my wins, and I would like to be able to celebrate her wins as well. So consider this a win, Lauren. You are inspiring me to want to share what other people are happy about. So, all right, guys. Well, I gotta go. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.